John Deere's. Not gonna walk back all the lanes back there. That one right there is a 4020 diesel. The John Deere R diesel, 1953. Look at that windmill there. It's pumping. We got here later this year. It's about 12:30 now on Sunday. So there's not as many tractors here as there would have been yesterday. But we weren't able to make it yesterday. And we were almost not able to make it today. So look at that. I don't know if I ever seen a John Deere logo like that one. Like a silver cap. That's pretty cool. There's a John Deere B. And a John Deere G. And a John Deere 60. Whole row of John Deeres here. The John Deere 70 up there on the other side. This G is really nice looking. I know my great-grandfather, Baker, had a John Deere 60. This is a big... What's this little John Deere? 2040. It's a whole bunch of tractors. John Deere 720, John Deere 60. I know my great-grandfather had a 60, maybe a 52. I know he had a 60 at least. John Deere 5310, John Deere M, 420, two 420s, one with the yellow stripe and one without. D10 Alice Chalmers. Here's a John Deere 630 corn picker, and a wagon back behind it. John Deere 630, John Deere great walk by earlier. I wasn't worried too much about that tractor. I was worried about that truck wasn't up there when we came by earlier. That might be a thumbnail right there actually. John Deere A. John Deere 2010, narrow front. Well, John Deere. John Deere 318, I had one of them. It's a 1980 John Deere 120. Alice Chalmers 916. There's a 140 John Deere. Two 140s. This is a 4230 John Deere. Looks a little funny without the roll bar. It looks like a big lawnmower. 4240. A better view of the 4230. 4250. 4250. Bolin 770. John Deere M. 1951. John Deere AR 1953. There you go. Oh, they packed up for showing. Got a bunch of dairy cows here. Over 1650. John Deere 4000 diesel. John Deere 70 and another one. John Deere 1070. John Deere 420. There's a John Deere 301A. It's a cool looking little tractor. Here, I want to go back there. cool little tractor. Look at the bench on the back of it. Here, John Deere 60 on propane. They win. 1937B, 1937A. John Deere A and B. Very cool. Very nice farm all H. John Deere 70. Wheel Horse GT14. John Deere A or B. There's a little John Deere. John Deere 4320 diesel. That's cool. John Deere 110. Look at them tires on the front. 314 John Deere. Look at this one. Ain't she purty? .94 degrees outside at 1:43 p.m. 1937 John Deere A. Where is she? What she's doing down there? 3020. There's some John Deeres. John Deere 214, 316, 316, Speed X. John Deere 630 propane. .30, 430. Cub Cadets. 19 got here. There's an old John Deere 110, 1964. '68. John Deere H. John Deere LA. Look at that thing. John Deere A. Hello, welcome to Klein Farm Channel. I'm Tyler, and today I'm going to show you a 1969 John Deere 1520 tractor. Loader, a scraper blade on the back. My great-grandfather bought this new in 1969, 1970 for his dairy farm he had right here, but not on this particular spot. This is a woodlot, like 40 acres. He retired from his dairy farm in late 80s, and they had over 250 acres, and he kept 40 acres for himself, a couple fields, and mainly his woods. And he kept this tractor and a couple other smaller pieces of equipment, sold all the rest of his tractors. He had a few other bigger ones, but this was his loader tractor, and he kept this one to use around here after he retired. It's a 1520 gas operated, not diesel. Most of the 1520s I've seen, they are very rare to see anymore. I've only ever seen 2 or 3 other ones, and they were all diesel. But this is a gas one, and it is also the first big tractor, farm tractor I've ever driven when I was probably 13 years old or so. Maybe even 12 or 13. It's not currently running. I forget what my pap said was wrong with it, because my great-grandfather died in 2008, and my grandfather lives here now, and still has it, but it needs fixed. Now I don't remember what he says wrong with it. Yeah, something in the engine. Over there is a old barn that my great-grandfather made, handmade. It's not in the best of shape anymore, but when it was brand new, it was a beautiful piece of art. Old chicken house, chicken coop that he made as well is pretty dilapidated now. But the John Deere 1520 is my second favorite tractor of all time, if not my first favorite, other than the Farmall Super C. But 1520 is definitely up there with being my favorite. It's definitely my favorite John Deere tractor. It's in the 20 series with the 4020 and 3020 and 1020. Now the hood's not bent like that. There's a couple dents in it, but the hood's up like that because they were working on it. Has dual shifters, park, first, second, and first, reverse, and second. The first and the one and the two are range. One is low range, two's high range. So on the other shifter here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 would be the road gear, high range. It also has the two things to operate the loader here. This one's to raise and lower up and down, and this one's to dump it and pull it back up. It's 30-27 hours on it, it says. And clutch, brake. Has the old style metal roof on it, the yellow metal roof. It's been dented up a whole bunch of times. It's a 48 loader on it, John Deere 48 loader. And John Deere 78. Got a scraper blade on the back. And there used to be a toolbox right here on the back, but it got knocked off. Size tires. 14.9-28. 13 inches on the rim, 1328. Front ones are 50016. And I just asked my grandfather, and he said that there's water running into the oil pan, and that's why it doesn't run. It needs overhauled, like a complete engine rebuild. But hopefully someday soon it'll be up and running again. I really hope that someday I can buy it and fully restore it back to factory, and I think that'd be really cool. But thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Have a great day.